my sister and Marie sat there, and they put me like right here. And I didn't say anything, and my sister asked, where was John Johnson?
Right.
She says, oh, he'll be back in a minute. She didn't tell us he was in the bathroom taking a shower, and he was like a nude fella, and he came right out and he says, oh, I didn't know we had company. I said, get back in, man. Yeah, very much. And that was just, Saturday night was just impossible to get in there. There was just so many soldiers and their girlfriends and everything. But it was really an interesting aspect because the war was just about over, and you didn't understand what was going on. At least I didn't understand what was going on. I was too young, I guess, to realize. I was married at the time, but we didn't get to go there. But we knew it was there. We knew exactly where to get it. And Sonny Harris was the manager and the owner. And he lived not far from there, across the road. But as far as anything else on the Blue Moon, I can't tell you. I can't tell you when it burned down. I do know that Sonny Harris died not too long ago. He was an old man, and he, like me. And he was a wonderful man, a good businessman. Now I have other stories after that I was able to get in, I had dates and stuff like that. But as far as during the war, I do know everybody talked about, don't try to go to Blue Moon on Saturday night. It was just chock-a-block. That's about all I can tell you on that.
And they were telling, in talking about this, it was not it was more of a club, the Blue Moon. They say it was high scale.
Oh yeah.
It was a high scale club.
Oh yes, when you went to the Blue Moon, you were going somewhere.
Yeah.
The last time I went was for New Year's Eve.
They said the music was, big band music,
right.
These orchestras that would come, and it was not a honky tonk.
No.
It was not what we have now, let's put it that way. Now, I don't know, but it's not the type of music we had there. It was some good music that you understood the words when they sang, and it was big time bands too.
Yes.
And then later they opened a restaurant.
Correct.
At the forefront of the club.
Correct.
And it was like, and I had pictures of it, and it reminded me of what Herbie K's looked like.
Yeah.
It's sort of in our day, that architectural style.
That was the places to go. Herbie K's in Alec and the Blue Moon here.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the two places to go.
So, do you think, like right now there's Blue Moon beer and Blue Moon this and Blue Moon that, do you think that is part of that, or were there?
Some of it could be, because it came out about that time, some of those things. There was a Blue Moon, I can't think of exactly what it was, but that was one of the things, an offshoot, let's put it that way. But they had several things with it, because it was such a high-class place.
Yeah, that's what I'm understanding. I mean,
Very high class. When you went there, a lady dressed up,
Right.
and a man usually had a tie.
yeah, and it was jackets required if you were not military, for
That's
one.
that's correct.
And most of the military guys were
That's
probably in
That's
uniform at the
very
time.
true, very true.
Yes.
But,
But she's got a couple of other stories of how she and her brother were able to contribute and what they did during the war that I just thought was absolutely.
Oh, what did you do, Miss Lemoine?
he was a funeral director and an embalmer, so he wasn't drafted. He stayed home. And we were given the job, well, he was given the job of tracking all planes that went over Mansoura. They gave him a big piece of paper with all the types of planes that were out there now at that time. And he studied it, and he knew each plane that went over. When a plane, or two planes, or four planes, or six or more, we had to run outside, look at what it was, see which way they were going. That's why I know north and south and east and west. and call Alexandria. It was probably England Air Force, I don't know. But we had to call a number in LA and tell them. 6 planes went over, they were going south toward New Orleans. They were bombers. We had to tell them all of that. That was where we contributed. And that was a thing that was really, we were told it was very important.
Very
Remember. But the other story, when everything got rationed and we had our little cards and everything, one of the first things that got rationed was rubber. So all our pencils had no erasers. My cousin and I, she's dead by the way, my cousin and I got together in the chemistry lab and we developed a rubber. We used the burnt part of matches, the black part, some sugar, and I think it was a little bit of water. And we cooked that down and we spread it out in the sun and it would cook. And we'd cut it in little bitty pieces and we'd sell a penny a piece.
Wow.
We had erasers, but then you know what happened?
No.
They rationed sugar, so we were out of business.